Am I in focus? I think so. But hello YouTube. Here with the Z, and I have to do the clutch. So I'm in the middle of taking this out. All the pieces out that I need to take out. Look at my poor baby. Fucking a tree hit it, bro. It's actually so devastating. It's like just a big ass dent. This dumbass tree fell and hit it. From there, it was like storming. But this is not a tutorial video whatsoever. I'm just vlogging. Because I did want to get started vlogging. I just hate doing it sometimes just because it's kind of annoying when I'm getting frustrated and like I have to record and like say stuff when I'm frustrated and mad. But yeah, I look crazy, I look a mess, whatever. I just got the cat out because in order to get to it, you have to take it out, and it was terrible because mine's is so rusty that this piece right here, I guess it was like a donut in between this. This was literally like, this is supposed to be a part of this pipe. I had to get a pry bar. I was trying to pry it out, and this literally just came off. This was stuck, so I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? So I just cut it here. It looks insanely bad, I know. Don't judge it. I only had this grinder, so I cut it with this. What I ended up doing is getting the pry bar, sticking it in between, and just like prying it back and forth until it like got loose and only up this part. And then by then the back of it had dropped out of there. And once it dropped out of there, oh, so many spider webs. But once it dropped out of there, I just shook it back and forth until eventually it came off. And then yeah, it came off. But yeah, so I'm about to watch a YouTube video to see what I gotta do next. It's my first time ever taking out a transmission in my entire life, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just watching YouTube videos and trying to figure it out. I got off of work not too long ago, and I've been putting this off. Not really putting it off, I just haven't had time, so I'm doing it now because I have the time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna pick it back up when I'm at like a spot that makes sense, probably when I figure out what is the next thing I have to do. So yeah, all right, I'm kind of moving all over the place. But yeah, so I'm about to go into the interior just because I got most of the stuff out. But the next thing to do was to remove this piece right here, which is for the parking brake, so you can get to the drive shaft and pull it out the yoke. But this nut is stripped, so this is a mosquito. But yeah, that nut is stripped, so I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm probably just gonna cut it and then, I don't know, do something with it after. But I don't feel like it just doing that. So yeah, I have to try to undo this, which you would think would be simple, but I tried to undo this earlier and it just wasn't working. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna attempt, and you guys can sit and watch me probably struggle. So I guess we'll do like a time lapse or some shit, I don't know, depending on how long it takes. So
I feel fine. Oh, I'm better than ever hitting. Stepping on started now, I feel like my head is spinning. Oh, but it's a game I play. It's my only way. I can't escape this place. Every minute, every time. As soon as you're in it, never will change. There's no way to fix it. Coming and taking, and no one will listen to me. Maybe I'm in a mood. When I walk away, I feel it following me every day. It feels me open by my cuts.
alright, so I ended up having to cut this line right here, which is the brake line, brake cable. But yeah, so what's next? I forgot. Oh, I have to take out the speed sensor, which is right here. And then after I do that, I'm pretty sure I just start taking out the transmission, yeah. And I'll take this out. I might go catless, so I probably don't really need this anymore. This thing. Or I might just gut the cast. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it sounds. Straight pipe first and then go if I like it. But yeah, after that, then I start taking off the transmission, and then we're pretty much good. As of right now, sorry once again for these terrible ass angles. That's why I'm usually not this bad. But for as of right now, I'm gonna be doing that, and then once I get that done, I'll be back. If I get that done tonight, I don't know if I will. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Get to that, bro. Looking at this car makes me so upset because this dent is still here. But yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick, and then from there, I'll go to the next part. All right, so we're in the 4Runner. I'm about to go to AutoZone because I needed a longer 14mm wrench for the top 3 transmission bolts. I have the bottom 3 out, but I'm gonna go back to AutoZone, which my store out right there, and get that wrench so I can get that out. And I might as well get brake clean and parts cleaner, like some wipes and stuff too, because I want to wipe down the whole bottom of the car, just so I can get all the dirt and stuff out. And then I'm gonna come back, and then the transmission should be coming out soon. So
1 hour later.
Listen, this is a quick ass little service announcement. If you ever change the clutch on a Z31 Turbo, please do not listen to the video of the guy saying that you need a wrench, a 14mm wrench, and get the top 4 bolts from the top. The worst idea. Do not do that. What to actually do is get a long ass extensions and go through the tunnel and reach through and get it. Because oh my goodness, that was so difficult trying to get it with the wrench. It was the worst idea ever. I don't know why I listened to that guy. But ChatGPT, I looked up on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT saved me. But the transmission is coming out. Everything is undid. I'm about to pry it apart and then drop it. It's on the jack, transmission jack. So yeah. What's going on, YouTube? I'm sweaty, hot, wet injury. This is a continuation of the 4Runner. Alright, I'm looking at my 4Runner, that's what I'm thinking. Don't mind the tire, it's flat, I know. But continuation of the Z. We got the transmission out. I don't know if I put that in the last part, but transmission is out, cleaning it. My front injury is under there. We're putting the clutch in right now, along with the pressure plate, all that good stuff. Didn't change the flywheel because I don't know, I didn't feel like it. It looked fine to me. But besides that, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm probably gonna be throwing this Recaro in it eventually. I don't know when. Don't mind it, it's kind of dirty. It came out the Lexus, but I took a break for a couple days because I didn't feel like doing it, and it was raining. That's why I got this tent jiggy-ma-bobby. But yeah, so I'm about to put the clutch back in, and I'll see you from there. The clutch is in, torque down, all that good stuff. And now, don't judge my pipe. All pipe sizes matter. But now we're gonna clean some of this up, some of this crud. Then we're going to get in the transmission in because he wants to drive it. This is his first time seeing it in person. So yeah, I'm gonna also look back there to see if there's any things I need to get to while I'm down here, just because it's easy to get to. But yeah, so the transmission should hopefully be back in today. Am I in focus? Yeah. I haven't been really recording much just because I was getting frustrated. There was a lot of different stuff going on. But like I said, this is not a tutorial. This is just me doing this experience. But yeah, so it's back in. I'm gonna turn it back on again. I just had it back on. It's not like fully done because I gotta do like all the little stuff. Like I have to add the rest of the drive shaft bolts. It's only held in by 2 right now, but drive shaft bolts and some other stuff. Turns on. It's idling. It was having some idling issues just because I forgot to connect some vacuum lines, and cars from the 80s do not like not having vacuum lines, and I'm realizing that. I'm gonna show you that the transmission is working. Can you see the tire? Yeah, you can. I'm gonna put it in first. It's spinning! Second. Alright, that's it. But yeah, she's also loud as hell because there's no mid pipe at all. There's no catch. I took it out. It's right there because I had to cut it like dinky or whatever. But it's back in. Transmission is back in, thankfully. Thank you to Endry and Marcus as well for helping me. I have to do the sway bar lengths and like all the supporting stuff. Gotta put that back in. Excuse me. Once that's back in, then I'm gonna be driving it for a little bit. Just see how it feels, make sure everything's good. And then I have to do the timing belt. So yeah, this car is not done for completely. But I have to do the timing belt, and I'm doing these things just for the peace of mind, because I got the car for mad cheap, and the guy who owned it before me, he says he doesn't know that much history about it, and it seemed like he wanted to work on it, but he just never got the chance. So I just want to do it and not have any issues. It's coming along. It's coming along, and I'm so happy because not having a manual car after driving a manual car is pretty boring. Really boring, actually. I love this Lexus though. Shout out my baby. But yeah, she's been the daily because the 4Runner has a flat, a fat ass flat, and I haven't been able to get a tire because that's the car I would put all my tires in, and yeah. So until then, I'll probably get a tire tomorrow. I'll get 4. I'm gonna just get all 4 and not just change them one by one because it's kind of stupid. But I'm gonna get all 4, change them, and then also put a little bit more money into making sure that car is just completely okay, because realizing that when your daily is not dailying, it's really annoying, extremely annoying actually. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that's okay. Also, I gotta make sure I'm looking at the camera and not at the viewfinder up here. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this, but this video has been being recorded over the past like week, so it's probably gonna be all over the place, but hey, it's a good start, because like I said in probably like some earlier clips, I'm getting back in the swing of things. So yeah, just give me a little bit of grace, at least for like the first 2 or 3 videos. After that, then y'all can cook me whatever. If it's ass, it's ass, let me know. But yeah, so gotta get that back up, and once that's back up, the Lexus is probably gonna sit just for a little bit, just because I'm gonna have that, and I'm also trying to get another car. So hopefully that video will be coming soon. I pray that video will be coming soon. So the Lexus is probably gonna sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna just try to make it look as mint as possible until I do the manual swap, or mint to my standards. All right, YouTube, we're here. The Z is alive. It's back together. I drove it to my store real quick, just to test it out, make sure it's good. And she's idling, she's purring, she's loud as shit though, like unnecessarily loud. And yeah, I mean, she's doing what she needs to do. There's still a little bit of stuff I gotta do, but she's shifting smooth, she's shifting good, going into gears. I gotta get an exhaust for it because I feel like it has no back pressure. But it is idling way better, which is crazier, because before I did the clutch, it was idling terribly, but it's idling way better. So we're gonna get that done, get that figured out. And yeah, woo! I'm gonna show some clips of me driving it. So yeah.
king of rap, I could bet my money on that. Can't face the facts that a young guy